like snowbirds, waterfowl need to get away for the winter, escaping the icy wrath of the north, where they migrate each year to our beautiful state. Florida is not a state that gets recognized for duck hunting as much as it should. When people think of Florida, the first thing that usually comes to mind is the warm, sandy beaches, out-of-this-world fishing, and water sports. But don't be fooled. Florida has some very good duck hunting during the winter months. Duck hunting is one of the most exhilarating hobbies that you can do with friends and family or even yourself. This passionate hobby of mine, and possibly yours too, is filled with a mixture of ducks, the great outdoors, and excitement, which is something I look forward to every year. There are various steps and tactics you must know prior to duck hunting, such as gear, equipment, and skills. The key to a successful duck hunt is preparation. Being properly prepared can either break or make a great hunt. Proper attire is vital to the game. Fancy doesn't cut it, function does. The most effective and comfortable way to do something is wear layers. Layers allow you to keep warm during those chilly mornings and cool off in the warmer afternoons. Waders, which are waterproof pants, are also great to have because they allow you to access any location in order to set your decoy spread. Other useful gear. Waterproof jacket, gloves, and even a beanie should be worn to keep warm and dry. Some other useful gear that could be brought along would include flashlights, a thermocell, duck calls, snacks, and of course, your bird dog. Location is the key to victory. You want to hunt where the ducks want to be, not where you want to be. Here in Marion County, we have a large variety of ponds, lakes and creeks, and rivers to choose from. Scouting. Some of my personal favorites to hunt would include Lake Griffin, Emerald Island, Lake George, and my private land in Fort McCoy. It is vital to know where the ducks are, so some preliminary scouting must be done. Scouting is best done early in the mornings or late in the day. While scouting, it is good to have maps of the land in the areas you wish to hunt. It will aid you while driving around looking for ducks both in the air and on the water. Inspecting the hunting area would also help determine the best blind and decoy site for different wind conditions. Duck calls. I use several different calls. I got a mallard hen, a mallard drake, a wood duck call, and a teal call. This is my whistling duck call. They only come in late December, so I don't use this one very often. For many hunters, calling is a much more effective way of bringing ducks into range. There are a variety of different calls every serious duck hunter should have in his or her repertoire. Calling can relax or coax the ducks. Learning these calls and you will be able to bring ducks closer in nearly every hunting situation. Rules and regulations. The final step to being a great duck hunter is the knowledge of rules and regulations. Here in Marion County, you're allowed 6 birds. You're only allowed so many species. You're allowed 3 wood ducks. You can have 6 of a bag limit, 12 in possession. You can kill 6 ringnecks. Everything else you need to know will be at fwc.com. You're only allowed to shoot steel shot, 2 3/4, 3 or 3.5 inch. Guns, it's got to be a shotgun. There's no real regulation. You can pretty much use anything. You got to have a plug. You can only hold 3 shells. In closing words, duck hunting is an equipment-extensive sport. Having the know-how, the rules and the regulations, the ammo, the decoys, the blinds and calls, clothing and accessories, and even the hunting dog are good use for an imperative guide to being well prepared. When given the effective equipment, anyone with patience, determination, and love for the outdoors can learn to become a great duck hunter.